Hey, everybody. My name is Alex, and this is Franchise Talk. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're interviewing PMI. All right. Great franchise. If you happen to be in or around the real estate market or in the real estate space, doing realty, whatever, this might be for you. All right. So, I would like to introduce PMI today. Hey, go ahead and give us an introduction. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the company.
Thanks, Alex. My name's Steve Hart. I'm the president of Property Management Inc. And we're here in Lehigh, Utah. So just starting the holiday season. It's pretty cold outside. The snow's starting to fall and getting to be ski season around here. So we're excited.
Oh, Jesus.
Us on this call.
Yeah, no problem. It snows in Utah? What?
Believe it or not, we like it around here.
All I think of Utah, when I think of Utah, I think of deserts. That's what I think of Utah.
Yeah, we got the deserts and we got the mountains, so it's kind of a cool combination.
Yeah, no, me and my wife, we met in Sierra Vista, Arizona. And it's right next to Tombstone, Arizona, which by any means, it means there's nothing out there except for mountains in view and desert. So I kind of understand. I like that. I like that area. But I had to move back to Jacksonville, Florida because I like the beach. But I tell you what, tell us a little bit about PMI and then what it's about.
Yeah, great. Property Management Inc. We started this business about seven and a half years ago. And we started it to be a full service property management franchise. What I mean by full service is we're the only property management franchise that offers to multiple sectors of property management. Property management has changed a lot over the years. It used to just be a business where a property manager would go collect rent checks. Now there's so many different types of property management. You have your single family residential, you have your multi-family residential property management. Then you've got associations like condo associations or even homeowners associations are a big type of property management going on in our country right now, referred to as HOAs. Then you get into the bigger retail, commercial types of property management. And then even the short-term rentals, or what often is referred to as vacation rentals. Our franchise offers services, technology and systems, all the training and support for all of those types of property management. And we're the only ones that do that. And that's why our franchise is just exploding the way it has been.
That's awesome. How many units do you have, or how strong is this franchise?
Well, we're up to 115 franchises right now. 40 of those we picked up just this year in 2015. So you can see almost half of our growth has happened just in 2015. So we're really growing fast. Entrepreneur Magazine, I've got a little plaque next to me right here. Entrepreneur Magazine awarded us in their Franchise 500 program.
Oh yeah.
Also received fastest growing franchise 100 awards. So for a young new franchise like us, we're pretty pumped up to have the growth and excitement that we have.
Oh yeah, man, show it off. Show it off. That's what I like to see. So I mean, overall, those are great achievements. And for those of you who really don't know, those achievements in the franchise community, and they're usually featured pretty much everywhere. When you do see a franchise. So those are green flags. I mean, those aren't red flags, anything to steer away from. Those are good marks for a franchise to really kind of catch hold and catch your eye on. All right. So really, you've already kind of explained why you're unique, but can you kind of describe it a little bit further?
Yeah, well, I talked about the different sectors of property management that we provide services to our franchisees on, but more specifically, with our franchise, you're going to get fully trained in property management. One of the key things that people always ask is, well, do I have to be in real estate? Do I have to have property management background in order to do your franchise? And we've built our franchise to be able to be serviced and worked by any type of background. You do not need real estate experience. You do not need property management experience to be successful as a property management franchisee. We built all our systems around that. So from the ground up, you get trained on, first of all, how to do property management. Then we provide you with all the systems. You'll hear me talk about systems a lot when we talk about our franchise, but these are all the softwares. They're all the technologies and tools that a property manager needs to be successful and run an office smoothly. And then it's all the support that we provide, ongoing support to our franchisees, continued training, because you just don't learn how to manage properties, by attending franchise training. So we have lots of ongoing support and training and affiliate programs that we run to make sure our franchisees are always growing their business, making it better every day.
That's awesome. I mean, and for those of you who are really still kind of on the edge as to what training and support really means, I mean, that's why you get into franchises. That's what you're looking for when you're talking about evaluating a franchise. Is are they going to train me? Are they going to support me to be successful? And the level of integration and proprietary software and whatever they can do to provide to make you and help you is essentially what you're shooting for. That's what this is. So it's great to hear it. What is the response that this service is achieving? I mean, are you able? Obviously, you've been able to grow, but what is some of the feedback you've been getting from your franchisees?
Well, we've got a real fast-growing franchise, as I mentioned. We've got a great response. We're running fast with the franchisees to keep up with them and make sure they have all the latest tools, resources to open new offices, expand their territories, and bring in new business. So it's been a great response from our franchise. I think that's evident in the growth that we've had over the last few years. But one of the common questions that we get from people that are looking at our franchise is, well, property management is not rocket science. I mean, I could do this myself, can I? And how hard is it to go collect a rent check? And that's the difference in old school property management compared to what's being done out there now. If you look at property management, what advances have happened with technology and how that's affected our industry, it's just been awesome. Awesome because property management's not like, in fact, guys that are operating property management offices like they were 10 years ago, they're dinosaurs. Our franchise really takes technology, automation to a whole new level. What it allows our property managers to do is be much more efficient and be able to manage many more properties than a typical property manager could do without our systems. And so that's the big advantage of our franchises. You have these systems to automate all these redundant processes. For example, our franchises, not too many of them collect rent checks from tenants. It's all automated. A tenant would actually log into the franchisee website or portal and make an automated payment or set up an automated monthly payment. So our franchisees, we don't spend time chasing down tenants for late payments. It's all automated. When they don't make a payment or when we need to communicate with them, a lot of that interaction is automated through these systems, whether they're message systems or through our CRM softwares that communicate with the tenants and owners. Owners are able to view all their financial reports and have access to those types of reports and information from anywhere. They log in from an owner portal. They can access that information. So our property managers aren't taking calls all day long from owners wanting this bit of information or wondering if their property was serviced or if their tenant paid and or if this late fee was collected. It's all accessible. Information is available through the technology and these systems that I'm referring to. And so that's what makes this franchise so great. Why people are buying our franchise over going it alone is they need our system. And it really makes them able to be much more profitable as a property manager much more quickly.
Awesome. And who are you looking for in a franchisee? I mean, most of the what I've come to see with your franchise and who I've met in your franchise development teams, they've really alluded to veterans. They've alluded to a whole lot of focused folks, but people in real estate. Can you kind of clear some of that up?
Yeah, I mentioned we don't require any prior experience. Of course, if a candidate is interested in real estate or property management, that kind of helps. If they're
Yeah.
handy, if they like to, fix things or take care of tenant or owner issues, that always is a help. If they're good with bookkeeping or accounting, because a lot of what a property manager does is take care of the assets and the funds that are collected and dispersed. So those are all things that help if a candidate has that type of background. But really, we're looking for people that can just get in, roll up their sleeves, and work hard. We've developed a system. We've
Yeah.
got awesome training and support. Alex, since I know that you cater to kind of a veteran group, I will target that group by saying this. We love veterans in our franchise. In fact, close to 10% of our franchisees are veterans. And we found that on average, they're more successful than our typical new franchisees. And I think the reason for that is veterans just know how to get in, work hard, and I know that's a generalization, but they really know how to follow instruction. So when we train them on how to do something, they're typically a little bit better at getting in and following that system and making it happen.
Well, I appreciate that. And, I like the fact that other people are saying it too, because I say it and I preach it from the top of my soapbox on a daily basis. So that's my.
I've never heard one of your presentations, Alex. So I'm just saying that because it's true. That's what we see amongst our franchisees.
Awesome. So do you guys have any incentives for vets that are coming in? Any incentive programs at all?
We do. Let me start by saying we don't discount our franchise fee for anyone, for any reason. However, if you are a veteran, you can receive a 5% discount on the franchise fee. I know that's not much, but in our franchise, it's huge. In fact, it's the only way you can buy a franchise at a discount is if you are a veteran.
That's awesome. And this is something I tell a lot of vets. You know what? It's not the bigger discount wins. It's not the game. It's the fact that they're capable, one, in the first place, of having a discount and acknowledging it. That's an important thing. But the biggest thing is the business model and how it connects with them. That's what I always tell them. So it's
and the reason why we offer it to say thank you. It's our way of just saying thanks. Yeah. We know 5% is not much, but it's our way of giving back a little bit and saying thank you.
Yeah, and trust me, we appreciate it. But looking at it, who else are you looking for in a franchisee? What qualities? What are you really? You've touched on accounting. You've touched on a few of those things. Are there any personality traits that really ring well with this?
Well, we're going to encourage anyone that buys our franchise to get their real estate license. So if a franchisee doesn't want to do that step, that's fine, but they'll typically have to work with someone in their area or territory with a real estate license. And real estate licenses are fairly easy to get in most states. You take online courses and pass a fairly simple state exam. So most of our franchisees just go out and do it. So I would state that up front that we're going to want you to get your real estate license for the most part in this franchise. And the reason for that is you do a lot of real estate related activities, and licensing is required for that in most states. So we're going to look for someone that is willing to do that, but more than that, get involved in real estate related events. Property management is very different than being a realtor. I want to make that clear. We're not realtors, even though we get a real estate license and we can list and sell homes, and we do a lot of that as property management. We focus on property management. Because of that, we get a lot of real estate listings, sales. We're the first guys to see when properties are available and people are dumping them. And if you want to get into the fix and flip business or expand that side of your portfolio, property management is the way to get into it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it really sounds like it from a management standpoint, for not just veterans, but for a lot of clients that I have that come through the process and are really looking to hone or increase or use the management skills they've been given in their career. It sounds like a good next step. It really does sound like a good incorporation into their lives. So to end this, I really want to touch on what are the requirements. We know you have an awesome system. So for the awesome training and support that you provide and the integration software support, how much is it going to cost you?
Great question, and it's pretty simple to answer. Our franchise fee is $30,000. Then the veteran discount would be taken off of that. But above and beyond the $40,000, you're going to need about $10,000 to $15,000 in operating capital to get this franchise, to get your property management business just on the ground running. We're going to provide you with a whole bunch of marketing and advertising platforms and lead generation components that are going to get you properties to manage. A lot of those programs are free. Some of them cost money. And so we want to see about $10,000 to $15,000 on top of the $30,000 franchise fee in our candidates. So to answer, $40,000 to $45,000 is what we require in assets.
Okay. And how long does it typically, does it sometimes take to break even? Do you guys have a calculation on that at all, or do you have a kind of an average?
That's a good question. Everyone asks, hey, how long is it going to take me to start making money if I buy your franchise?
Yeah, right.
The answer to that question is, and we have franchisees that come out of our training and within 30, 60 days have 100 doors under management. That's what we refer to them in our industry as doors, but that could mean properties or tenants, whatnot. Some guys go out and just knock it out of the park really quick, and you can make great money. Our goal is to have our new franchisees with 100 doors within their first year. And if you meet that mark, you're making good money. You've paid off your franchise, and you're on your way. So the answer, yeah, some people do it in a month. Some people take a little longer, but if you're a hard worker and you really get in and make this franchise a priority, you can do it. You can do it quickly.
That sounds good. Well, I appreciate you for stepping on, coming on to Franchise Talk, really giving and showing what your franchise is really capable of and how it helps people, how it can really take and harness management skill. So thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Please, guys, follow us on YouTube. Watch us on all the other media outlets and platforms that are out there. You know, we're chucking this thing across platforms, you know, all over the place, and we're really trying to keep up with the social media demand of all the new platforms that are out and with all the new trends. It's kind of fun. I love doing this. I love seeing you guys, and I love seeing the interest kind of come back and really see what people are learning from this. The feedback is amazing. So I thank you for watching. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Google. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks for watching Franchise Talk. Please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share us on social media. We are committed to assisting you so that you find franchises without the frustrations of internet searching and sites selling your information before you even get a chance to talk to franchises. If you want to simplify your life and have someone to facilitate your information collection, I'm here to be your personal resource and one-on-one coach. If you would like to be a guest on the show, to ask franchise bigwigs questions or contact me for franchise support, check out for my contact information below down in the description. Thanks for watching.